Good afternoon. I'm Giancarlo Bello. We're going to be talking about the diversity, equality, and inclusions for a soccer team and its organization. Let's get started. How bias can limit one's ability to effectively lead across differences. Well, soccer works with a lot of different diversities and different people, meaning its culture, its playing style, its gender, and background. It can be impacted by cultural bias, communication gaps, general bias in soccer leadership, bias towards playing styles, bias within a building team. Many of teams in different areas in the world play different, and they also show the way that they play to the public, to their fans, a lot different, which creates a lot of people to bring them together. And showing the way that they don't play the way they play can also hurt a team, meaning by money, by players, by even a community. Another thing is soccer internal, external for diversity? Well, it happens in different styles, meaning it's skills, discipline, reaction, influences. Soccer does that and focuses on those real issues and those real main keys of the situation, what it gives to the public and to even fans. Well, is it internal or external? Typically, like it says here in the yellow, soccer is actually external because it's a hobby, it's an interest, it's a sport, and it's also religion based on different areas of the world. This plus sign on the bottom says is very important. This is why people enjoy the sport and support it because it gives them an identity that that can be expressed with others or even a connection to family and friends. They're close. Multiple types of diversity affecting meaning different groups. Some areas can relate to communication and language diversity. Another one can be the culture or ethnic diversity. Psychological backgrounds, meaning its training, the way it shows its proper needs, its equipment, and also its awareness around fans and fairness for all around the world. This picture on top is actually very powerful, which is a team in Germany. It's a very iconic team that plays in Dortmund. This team is well known all around the world, and many people all around the world would love to go here because what it gives to their team and also to the players around the world and fans. Now, meaning the different areas of what the leadership gives to different fans around the world, and also its diversity, equality, and intercontinent. Some areas that are well known means its players, its coaches, its staff, its fans. Those areas are important, which they're important meaning by its attitudes, its skills, and its knowledge. Um, Being global and like for the first one, the knowledge of it, global and cultural diversity in soccer. Again, we go back and forth about its gender, its religion, and what it gives to different views of people knowing what is someone made of. Soccer or football is known for giving people, I think, life. It gives them a way of thinking differently, what they feel like, what they want, what they can relate their life to. Another thing is like with MLS. MLS is very big, and I think the only league in the whole world that actually shows respect and courage of their LGBTQ community. Any type of racism, all that's negative towards this world that shows around the world, they show that hey, we don't care what you guys think. We're going to support our players and support our communities if they have this area. We're going to take care of them and show them hey, we care. Um, Another thing like MLS is also the Premier League. Premier League is another team in the United Kingdom that expresses this to their communities and fans, which I think is a very good thing. I think more teams should be doing this because It's new, it's 2026, a lot of new people and a lot of new things are happening in this world, and I think more people need to see it. Another thing is the reactions of the fans, like these fans. Look how happy they look. Um, it's a sport that people surround their life around, and they surround their views of what they love. Um, like this framework right here, this standard framework ensures that the Premier League Equality, Diversity, Inclusion Standards (PLEDIS) requires clubs to embed diversity practices into their operations. This club is independently ascend and advance through levels of achievement. Well, the better teams make it, and the teams that are trying their best do make it with time, but the better teams make it better because they got the fans. They got more recognition, they got more money, they got everything because they're a bigger team. That's what people want to see is bigger teams. Another thing that United Kingdom does with supporting LGBTQ communities and LGBTQ areas is runs of no room for racism action plans. A lot of times, what they do in the Premier League, they'll show support with banners inside their stadiums or their crowds. Like that one photo I showed you of that German team when they had the yellow wall. Well, some teams will have banners supporting them, or they'll have even color laces. So, based on that, is there any questions about this presentation? And I appreciate watching this video and seeing the differences and going back and forth of seeing the real meaning of the DI of soccer teams. Thank you for watching. And right here, if you want to look more into this yellow wall Borussia Dortmund, this is the link right here. But the easiest way, if you want to look more into that, of the culture of football, just mainly search up different leagues and how they support the world, how they support their fans. You can just simply do that or just watch the game. If you're new at watching the game, I'm telling you, it's a fun game to watch. Thank you for your time and have a good day.